here if you need. Commander,
Okay.
you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Incoming message from Admiral Stephen Hackett, Alliance HQ.
It's voice.
Commander Shepard, I need to discuss a sensitive matter with you privately.
I'll take this in my quarters.
Interesting, just like good old times. Getting some missions from Admiral Hackett.
Commander, thank you for your time. I'll keep this brief. We have a deep cover operative out in Batarian space. Name's Dr. Amanda Kenson. Dr. Kenson recently reported that she found evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion.
Yeah.
So why call me?
Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. They're holding her in a secret prison outpost on terrorism charges. I need you to infiltrate the prison and get her out of there. As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
Because, I mean, also looking back at, like, Kane's reaction to us cooperating with Cerberus, Admiral Hackett doesn't seem to mind. Or at least not enough to address it, right? That mission I would do after finishing the main game because it makes sense after it and connects to Mass Effect 2 to 3. It's a DLC. Ah, interesting. But like after the whole game? Then like reload an old save and then do the DLC? Or what do you mean?
I have a hell of a squad with me. I'm sure they'd help out.
Kenson is my friend. If the Batarians see a squad of armed soldiers, they'll kill her. This is serious, Commander. Go in with discretion, or don't go at all.
Oh. Going all alone really sounds risky. This should be your last mission in this playthrough. No, okay. You can play after doing the main mission. Okay, I'm trying to remember that.
The Batarians won't take kindly to the Alliance breaking into a secret prison.
This is not an
They
alliance
don't like us either
operation.
way.
It's one person going in alone to save a friend. If it were an official mission, of course the Batarians would be upset. You keep this quiet, Shepard, and there's nothing to worry about.
It sounds a little sketchy, doesn't it?
I thought the Alliance denies the Reaper threat. That must be some proof she found.
Kenson's team found an artifact out in Batarian space. She believes it's a Reaper device, proof that the Reapers are indeed planning to invade. I've known her a long time. If she says she has proof, it's worth checking out.
It's just odd if it's kind of like supposed to play after the main game. Why is the game throwing it at us like that early? Like, I'm believing you, it's not about that, I'm just confused.
What else can you tell me about the operative?
Amanda's a top scientist and an Alliance agent working in Batarian space. It's a deadly assignment, and she's one of the few up to the challenge. She and I go back pretty far, Commander. I won't let her rot away in a Batarian torture camp.
Yeah. Damn Batarians. But I mean, to come back to the beginning of this talk, like, they're gonna hate the Alliance either way. Don't think it can get any worse from here. This is my favorite DLC for Mass Effect 2. Oh, nice. I would love to ask why, but as usual, probably the answer would include spoilers, right?
What is Dr. Kenson actually doing out there?
She's a deep cover operative, Shepard. We talk only when we have to. I'd heard she was investigating a rumor of a Reaper artifact in the system. Her last report said she'd found it.
If I have time.
I'll make this a priority.
The prison is hidden
After the main
underground
quest.
at a Batarian outpost in Araton. I'll upload the coordinates now. Once she's secure, confirm her discovery. We'll debrief you when you're back.
Got it.
Hackett out.
It is a lore-heavy one and a connecting one. Ah, that sounds cool. Ah, look at our fish, still alive. Whenever I say still alive, something in my head is just like, oh, you mean Still Alive, the Portal song? Here we go. And now it's playing. This was a trial. Okay, let's talk to more crew members and see if we can get more missions. I mean, Kelly said we should talk to Miranda, so maybe let's start there. I mean, you can do this DLC at any time, which is why it popped up. But once you get through it, you can see why people say it makes sense to do it at the end. Ah. Like, is it kind of spoiling parts of the end, or what's the connection then? Or is it just going to leave you confused if you didn't play the game before that?
Thank you, Commander. Rupert put the new supplies to good use.
I still love that we basically just went grocery shopping. Hey, Miranda.
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
She also sounds like she really doesn't want to talk about it, right? Lol, not saying. Let's play to find out. Alright, that's fair.
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection. I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
Oh, Ilium. But why are they no longer protecting her sister? Because, I mean, Miranda is still buddy-buddy with Cerberus, right?
So you think your father has tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
No.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin. We're identical, but she deserves a normal life, and she's going to get it no matter what.
Oh, it's also kind of nice to see a less cold aspect of Miranda.
Does your sister's family know about this? Are they okay with being relocated?
They know nothing. They're completely uninvolved. Normal. I told Cerberus, and they're coming up with a positive reason to move the family.
Well, of course we're going to help.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in the lounge near the Nurse Astra docking bay.
Alright. Before we leave, let's see if we can talk about something else. No, we can.
If we have time, I'd like to go to Ilium and relocate my sister's family.
Okay, so I think until we do that, we can't really talk about anything else.
I'll let you know, Miranda.
Of course, Commander.
Which I guess makes sense. Let's say hi to Garrus. Oh, we can also talk to Joker. Didn't do that.
Shepard, need me for something?
Oh, we can also ask about upgrades.
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
Here, ship enhancements. Thanix Cannon. The Turian-designed Thanix magnetic hydrodynamic cannon, what a name, is now installed on the Normandy. This cannon is powerful enough to destroy a collector ship with repeated hits. It is hella pricey, but hey, we can afford it.
Shepard, need me for something?
Yeah, we can talk about the same thing again.
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
My current upgrades are working pretty well. That's about the best I can do.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be
So I
here if
guess,
you need me.
despite completing the Horizon mission, they don't really have anything new to talk about. Besides the one who give you like loyalty missions, I guess. You have something to say?
They lost contact with New Canton. Might be the collectors.
Did your family get out of there?
I don't know. There's no communications yet.
I'm sure they're safe. You'll see.
Gosh, there's always something going on with those two. Let's go down to engineering. do we have here? We have Jack. I think we've only Jack here, right? And Zaid, but Zaid doesn't really talk much. And I think we kind of already have Zaid's loyalty mission.
Hey,
I picked up a lot of resources. Can you use them to help against the collectors?
I figured out those L5Xs. Consider yourself lucky. It's not like I keep a library of this shit around.
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're
Is
working.
that a threat?
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
I wonder what kind of cult.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
Yeah, Jack really went through hells. And not only just once. Alright, Alistair, see you in a bit. Enjoy and take care in the storm.
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
I guess they're no longer around.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for... They were
Just the
just
same.
like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
You must have met some good people, too.
Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Oh boy, I guess really living to the extremes.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
A space station. You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
You know, at my older age, I think Jack might be my type. She definitely has the kind of crazy, kind of evil vibes you like. I mean, alignment-wise, she definitely gives me both the chaotic and the evil vibes.
You were a pirate, too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
Yes, Jack. You just talk about it like you're talking about the weather forecast or something.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Oh boy, and probably also the space station.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No,
Shouldn't you?
there's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. So fuck you. And thanks for asking.
You're kind of giving me mixed signals here, Jack, but okay, you're welcome and fuck you too, I guess. Oh boy. She really is quite a character. But I think that is no, we can talk to Grunt, but I'm not sure if Grunt is going to tell us anything. But hey, let's see.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's
That's all for now.
Wrong corridor.
helping you out, Shepard.
Port cargo. There we need to go. Hey, Grunt.
Shepard?
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
The hold is too open. Not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Grant would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
It's really crazy how much he learned still just being in this growth capsule.
What other human info is floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep to sever your spine. You're soft. Salarians, Asari, all soft. Quarians, not so much.
Oh,
Turians,
they're
have
not?
to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point. Never mind.
I guess, despite everything, Grunt has a sense of humor.
What other human info is floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep.
Oh, wait. It confuses me so much that the dialogue options don't vanish. I was like, oh hey, tell me more. It's like, oh wait, you just told me that.
Something must move you. You're as genetically Krogan as you can get.
I see suffering, the dead, and I think weak. I'm supposed to be strong. My guts were grown from thousands more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why O'Keir started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak, pitiful.
Ooh. I wonder why. Like, just a reaction, just cause like being small? Or being afraid?
So you started small, but you became what you are. Not everyone gets that chance.
I'm built for strength, but didn't earn it. I just am. Those dead were strong enough to try, even if they lost. The perfect Krogan, ignoring what made me. No strength in that. I'll take another look at what happened to the Krogan. Find a reason to care about it.
I wonder if we're getting like a loyalty mission later on. Exploring more about Krogan culture or something for Grunt. Right, I would say let's go for Kasumi's mission. Because I'm really still very hyped for that.
No
Let's
messages for
see
you, Commander.
where exactly it is. Alright. Oh wait, wrong button. This is just like one isolated cluster, I guess. So I would say maybe let's very quickly explore the other planets here. Moderate. It's been quite a while since the last time we did
Launching
that.
probe.
And hey, welcome back, Juniper. Dog was still whining, but it's too damn cold to walk anymore. Oh. Yeah, it's still quite freezing where you live, right? I think this is the best we can get.
Probe launched.
And oh boy, look at our platinum. Spent almost all of that. Here we go.
Probe launched.
I would love to just get some platinum. But there's no here.
Probe away.
Right. But yeah, I hope your walk with the dog, Jennifer, wasn't too cold. Is that a planet? That's a planet. It's a very big planet, very close to the sun. Pressure cooker of a planet, Venture's thick nitrogen-based atmosphere is also the source of wealth for a small colonist industry. While Venture's high temperatures are brutal, the primordial soup is not as acidic as on other hothouse planets, and xenon can be readily collected and isolated from the lower troposphere by recovery pods. The xenon is then sold for use in ion drives and some electrical lights. Venture's gravity is relatively low for a planet of its size, making the recovery more economical than would otherwise be expected. Hey Dragonfire, nice to see you. How are you doing? Also Mass Effect fan?
Launching probe.
Where are all the peaks? Ooh. You know what? Let's take the double peaks.
Launching probe.
Go.
Probe launched.
Oh boy. This will take a moment. Always those rich planets.
Probe away.
Well, I guess we're kind of ruining the industry here. But I mean, then again, we're not using the xenons, so
Launching probe.
they can still harvest whatever. I just hope we really find some platinum here. The moment seems more like we're gathering iridium and palladium. Oh wait, here. Here we go.
Probe away.
And hey, also thanks so much for the follow, Dragonfire. Much appreciated. Ah, it's poor. I sometimes get so into probing that I completely ignore the scanner results and I'm like, okay, where's the next peak? The game is like, Ethan, there's nothing left. Where are my resources? Ooh, this is a very pretty planet. But it starts off poor, so I would say, eh. Alright, let's go for Kasumi's mission. I also gotta say, compared to Mass Effect 1, it's really nice that you get actually like quest markers, where to find what. Help Kasumi. Oh, we also have Kasumi in... Ah no, it wasn't in the Citadel, but it was also another system in the Serpent Nebula. Let's have a look. You know what, just to be sure, let's pick up some more probes. Like 11 more. Our fuel tank really isn't that big, right? Oh boy, this is a large system. Oh, it kind of looks like a marble. Ah, but it's poor. So we're basically already done here. Ooh. Is that... I think it's like a small planet, but it's not on an orbit. Weird. Ah, poor again. Well, maybe the probing is going to be really quick here. If there's nothing to gather. Maybe on you? Moderate. Come on, give me platinum.
Probe away.
Here we go.
Launching probe.
I mean, when we started probing, we were at like 4,000, I think, so... I'm making good progress here.
Probe launched.
Come on, maybe some more. I think this is a good peak.
Launching probe.
It's like we're still finding more of the other elements. Here? Wait. Here we go.
Launching probe.
Yeah, but there's still more.
Probe launched.
Crazy. Just moderate, but so many peaks.
Probe launched.
Nice. Okay, just 2 more to go. It kind of feels like usually the smaller the planet is, and kind of also like the uglier it is, the more likely it is to be a rich planet.
Launching probe.
Here. Here's also a nice double peak.
Launching probe.
But I also gotta say I'm kind of impatient. I want to do Kasumi's mission. Come
Probe
on.
launched.
Drop to poor. Oh, here. Let's also collect this double peak here.
Launching probe.
I have to run out, Ethan. Gotta do taxes. Oh no, all the best for that. I always hate doing that. It takes so much time. I would leave your stream up for luck though. Thanks so much, and also all the best for doing taxes. I hope it's not going to be too taxing. Haha. But no, seriously, all the best for that. Hope it's not going to be too long and too annoying.
Probe away.
It was very nice seeing you. As usual. I can't find another... Huh? Wasn't there a peak right now? Here.
Probe away.
Peaks are hiding, I tell you. Alright. Beckenstein. Ooh, kinda looks like a small Earth, right? The recipient of the first wave of Earth's colonization efforts, Beckenstein's founded, had decidedly less agrarian plan than Eden Prime. The mission of Beckenstein's first colony was to become Earth's off-planet manufacturing base, ingratiating humanity into galactic culture by producing needed goods. Meeting with mixed success for the first generation, Beckenstein then leapfrogged its competition by producing high-quality luxury goods that went straight to nearby markets via the Citadel. Today, Beckenstein is known as the Humans' Ilium, a place where new money tycoons flaunt their wealth and the have-nots are rarely spoken of. It sounds like the perfect location for a heist. And it's depleted, which kind of makes sense. So, just 1 second. All right. And let's land. I'm kind of wondering if we should use the cryo ammo, because I'm not reusing it so far. But I think like our companions can also like invest in their skills, so maybe not. And Kasumi, you're still looking shady as hell, and I love it. Maybe Master Thief 4? Let's go for that. And it would increase her attack abilities. Alright.